First question is, have you ever felt judged because of your hair?
I haven't really been judged by my hair by anyone else.
Probably ever since I was born. Necessarily like scrutinized for it, but I think people have always paid attention. Being like a mixed person, they kind of like had ideas of what my hair would look like, but I actually came out with straight hair, and they were actually like, my family was relieved. And, like when as I got older, people like noticed my hair falling out and like being more curly. So
The only person that really judged my hair was myself, and even until now I still judge it because it's not exactly what I picture it to be.
I saw that judgment from a very young age.
I would not get bullied, but like they will talk something about my hair. I would feel some type of way about it.
How does your hair connect to your culture or where you come from? Do you see it connecting like with where you're from?
I think people have an idea what ethnicity I am by my hair, like what culture I'm a part of.
I mean, a lot of Puerto Ricans have like curly hair. It's when you are sort of Latina, like a lot of people expect for you to have textured hair. If you have anything like scrunchier, then it's considered like pelo malo, as my family would internalize it as, even though I think that their natural hair is beautiful.
I wouldn't say like cultural wise. Obviously it's in my genes. I'm Spanish, so.
And what do they usually assume for?
Hispanic, or like some, like when my hair is like really extra curly and extra big, they'll like ask me if I'm mixed, or ask like if my mom is black or Dominican. Or
Definitely my sister's hair doesn't look like my hair. This sister, my hair looks like hers. So it's just like different textures. I falls into with my genes, like with my mom. I think my grandma has curly hair.
Have you ever changed your hair to express yourself?
All the time.
I've changed my hair so many times.
I do my hair all the time, whether that's like getting braids, getting cool hairstyles like bantu knots, and honestly just doing research on hair and seeing like what calls to me the most.
Immediately decided to do something different, whether it be like cutting it all off, dyeing it. Like, I think I did a lot more to express myself back when I was like a teenager compared to now.
I think when I first dyed my hair and I got a blowout, that's when I was like, yeah, I love when my hair looks like this. Like, this makes me feel like the best version of myself. I get blowouts here and there just to like feel pretty, obviously, but me, like myself, with my curly hair now instead of it being straight.
I like having it natural, so I like having it really curly. Or because I don't really like straightening my hair a lot because then I'll damage my curls more.
I'm like, it's very rare that I have my natural hair out, so.
For me, I think I prefer my hair to be natural now. I used to always straighten it literally in middle school because I hated the texture of my hair. Like, I just didn't know how to do it.
Do you feel pressure to have it in a certain way, or do you just prefer to have it in a certain way?
I think now that I use it as a sense of style, like anyone would fashion. So I used to, especially like, oh, when you go out to the professional world, they want your hair in a certain way. They either want it slick backed or straight, or like your family has like all these like biases. I got older and I started like caring more about my identity rather than others. I've used my hair to express myself.
Do you have one that you use the most to kind of like do your hair? That's like your go-to?
Probably braids, like knotless braids with weave in it. Just because I love the history of it. There's so much history in here. I love the length of it. I love how I could leave it in for a month and not touch my natural hair.
For to wear it out, or like I just wear it in a messy bun.
I like my natural hair. I mostly like it curly, like leave it all curly, or I just have it pin straight.
It actually feels more freeing. Like a lot of people are like, how do you like go to sleep with that? How do you wake up with that? But it actually feels way more freeing.
I really wasn't embracing my curly hair. I just started learning how to do my hair, so I bought like I bought the mousse, I bought the curling cream. Yeah, and I've just been working my way with it. I've definitely gotten a lot better from when I was doing my hair before, but putting more love into it, it's making me like my routine better than before.
For me, I love long hair, but it's like a lot to maintain.
Do you have any emotions tied to your hair, like right now? Like, do you have any like feelings that you would tie in with your hair right now?
I do feel like a lot of energy is connected to hair, or maybe it's because it's like one of the only things that stays with you through it all. Like whenever I change my hair, I feel like I have new energy, I feel like a new person. I think pain.
More emotions tied to my hair back then than I do now. Now I love both. Like, I've been wearing my curly hair more in the last 3 years, I would say. But I felt like I didn't know who I was with curly hair.
I definitely carry like emotion within my hair. Especially when I was younger, I was just going through so much. Every time I felt like I was going through a really huge change in life, like that weighed me down, I always felt the need to cut my hair. Hope that like whatever was weighing me down went away with my hair as well.
It's like sometimes emotional pain, but I mean like my godmother would do my hair right because my mom didn't know how to like handle my hair. She has more like wavy straight hair, and so she would always do like these cool hairstyles. I think that's where I get the spontaneity in changing my hair all the times, because my godmother would always do my hair and always do like different hairstyles. It'd hurt. Like I just remember being like, no, I don't want to get my hair done.
My hair when I was younger. Since I dyed my hair, it's like a little different. For me, I wanted to test it out and just see how, like, I just wanted to like try it out.
First box dyed it. Core memory for me. My friend at the time box dyed my hair red, and you couldn't see it. It's so dark in the back. So when she put the red in, it just looked burgundy. And then I let that grow out until I dyed my hair blonde.
Do you think like your hair definitely shapes your identity as a person, or could you care less about it? Like, do you think you need it, or do you think it's a part of who you are, an extension of who you are?
I think it's an extension of who I am, because it lets myself know and others know who my ancestors are and how hard like they fought to embrace their natural hair and like the hairstyles they had to do. Knotless braids or the cornrows, I feel like have such a rich history when they were coming from Africa and they like hid their secret language in their hair. They hid rice, they hid all that. I think there's so much history, and it's hard for hair not to be a part of your style when it's attached to you and it has personality outside of you.
So I definitely believe that hair is a part of a woman's self-expression, a girl's self-expression. See it more often now in younger girls. A lot of mothers have been, letting them self-express through hair. So crazy yet ironic how we put so much emphasis on hair and how much value it holds and how sacred it is, yet really do anything we want with it. Extension to who we are, how we express ourselves, how we want others to see us, just like as we dress ourselves. My peer, Andy, or Andrina, she made a presentation as well about how girls use clothing as identity. And I remember when she actually was making this, because she took a lot of classes I did. We use clothing to present ourselves, but we also take in consideration how others view us and how it will make us, look different to other people, and how it plays into our safety as well. A lot of women cut their hair, dye it to present themselves as something maybe less appealing to maybe the opposite gender, or more appealing to themselves, or that a lot of men in our society kind of sexualize women, even with their hair. Guys prefer long hair. They say it's so this, and it shows that she's like, innocent, or if she dyes her hair red, she's like in her evil stage, or she's like in a stage where you can't be dealt with. So many ways that a woman can be perceived, not only through her clothes but through her hair as well. Also, media has been a big factor in how women do their hair as well. Trap in a way, because especially girls with textured hair like myself, you will see so much media and advertisement, or you'll see so much representation of women who have pin straight hair or smooth hair. And even in the 90s, you'll see a lot of colored women going to the salons to get their hair done, manageable, or if it's pretty. And you know, this can be somewhat harmful to the way we look at ourselves today. You know, going to get your hair done and having these hair dyes is also part of capitalism, which is something that is discussed in hair and female identity, women's hair in the mass media. Yeah, and capitalism can take over actually truly finding who we are and individuality. So much of this mass media and all these aspects of what we're trying to do with our hair, what they're telling us to do with our hair, we can actually find one style. Until this day, I am 22. I've been at such a difficult and war with my hair. I didn't like it. Should I wear it this way? Should I wear it that way? And I just remember being so frustrated that my hair didn't look like everyone else's. I forced myself to get up every morning just to have my hair done. I think as a society, for women especially, we're always told what to do or what is expected of us, especially through media and through, you know, magazines, TV, billboards, ads. Always kind of expected to present ourselves a certain way. And, you know, capitalism has gotten in the way of that, of us trying to figure out who we really are and how we want our hair to look. Some people prefer it to be curly all the time, like me. Like, I rather just, and I've learned that some people actually love doing their hair every weekend, like my friend Alyssa, go out and do her hair all the time, and that's completely fine. But as long as she knows that within her, obviously race and class definitely portray and how women do their hair. All of my friends are, you know, from either Spanish descent or mixed or black. We have obviously limitations of what we can do with our hair. Most of us, when we were little, not all of our parents knew how to do our hair. My mom didn't know how to do my hair. Sometimes we had to get it done. Even my niece, she explains that she likes her hair, although it is harder to maintain. Rose Beats and Rapunzel's Daughter, what women's hair tells us about women's lives. We can see how through each person, each girl, and each woman, what they probably been through and how they manage their hair. Since a person who probably wears their hair natural probably doesn't want to do much to it, and that's fine, or doesn't know how to. A person who gets their hair done probably also doesn't know how to do their hair, so they just want to leave it a certain way, and that's probably how, from where they grew up and their background. Especially colored women, I think we're more connected to our hairs because we have a journey and a story to tell with it, rather than someone who is Caucasian, who doesn't have like much of a background. Like, it's so easy to have something that is curated to your people when the system doesn't have anything or an example to curate to your people. It's just something we all have to realize, that how race, class, and sexuality takes a part of that. There's no limitations here. We are like in 2025, every girl should be able to self-express themselves however they want. I think for me, reflecting on this video, I have found that, you know, we all have, at least with my friends and my close family, we all have different perspectives on our hair, and that's what makes us also unique. It's a lot more intimate than we expect it to be, emotional that we think it would be, and there's a lot of things that we can tie ourselves with our hair. I want to thank Alyssa and Jaliyah for being so vulnerable, speaking about one's experiences or how they feel about their physical features is also very intimate, so thank you.